Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fashion Experiment. It's Dr. Bridget, your professor of all things fashion. And today I'm back with another video about trends. And I've been doing a kind of a series focusing on not just, products and the apparel that's trending for the season that we're in, but really the insights and the foundation that is created first to establish what the trend is. And it's all based on consumers. So I've offered the forecast for the 2022 consumer, and how our world and our environment has changed so much and how that's influencing our purchasing habits and the products, specifically, the fashions that we're seeking. I also provided a retail insights video sharing how the industry, from the business perspective, is approaching consumers and giving them the products and the services that they want in the way that they want to receive them. So in today's video, as I present the spring summer 2022 trends, it's from this perspective, from the perspective of the consumer. And it really offers a deeper insight, a deeper view into how fashion evolves. It's not random. It is so emotional, so based on psychology, how people in their environment are affected by all the factors that we're exposed to in our space that we exist in. And then the psychological part of it, internally, how are we feeling? How are those emotions representing themselves and how we choose to present ourselves to the world? And, that's the viewpoint that I'll be taking for the next few videos, because you will find, as I share about the forecast for the season, it is all about our emotions and our feelings and where we are emotionally, mentally, and how that is going to resonate in the styles that we select. All right. And I'm excited. So let's get started. All the forecasts that I share with you on my channel are from WGSN. I'm one of the top forecasting companies. And there are other forecasting companies such as Fashion Snoops. Pantone is the authority on color forecasting, and they constantly collect data. They're constantly researching individuals, groups, organizations, business, gathering the data and using all this information to make predictions about future fashions, future styles for apparel, for cosmetics, for interior design, and the automobile industry, and so many other industries, home fashions with paint colors. Look to WGSN for data, for guidance in regards to what will be on the horizon for the trends from one season to the next. All right, so this season, spring summer 22, WGSN has established 3 themes. And again, it's based on consumer insights and where we are as consumers. This is the driving factor behind what will be trending in the future. It's all about meeting the needs of consumers. Okay, we are needy right now. We've experienced a lot of trauma, experienced a lot of change and upset in our world, and we are in an emotional state. So there were 3 themes that they forecasted: euphoric, resourceful, and connected. And you will see that they've connected certain styles, ways of dressing with each theme to express the feeling and emotions associated with the theme. And as I've already stated, but I'm going to share it again, if you look at my previous videos, the consumer insights for 22, retail insights for 22. You really get a clear foundation for where I'm going. It connects from one piece of information, one concept. Who is your customer? Where are they currently existing, in their emotional state, in their physical state and place? And how are their needs derived from where they are? All right. And then once you establish what their needs are, then the retailers come alongside that and provide what they need in the manner that they want to acquire it. And these things, as I said, are directly connected to meeting the needs, specifically emotional needs of today's consumers. All right, so the first theme is euphoric. And euphoric is all about that optimistic consumer. All right, there were 3 consumer profiles that I discussed. One of them is very optimistic, joyful, and that is what they want to express through their dress, that emotion. And all the looks are vibrant colors. There's a nice vibrant palette forecasted for this season. And the joyful consumer is the one who will gravitate towards that and communicate their euphoric energy, which is lovely, right? So, excuse me. Joyful Living, WGSN presented some action points just to provide further insight about this consumer group, and again, how they will choose to express this joyful feeling. And that's what's presented here. I'm not going to go through the whole list. I'm going to highlight some looks. So Color Me Happy. These are mid-tone brights, so not just pow, lime green, pow, hot pink, but a muted color that's still bright, that's still pastel colors, that still put you at ease and also express a light, presence. And when you look at the colors, that's what you get from pastel colors. And that's why, lots of infant clothing is in pastel colors. They're calm colors, but also happy at the same time. And another point that I'll highlight, for the euphoric theme and the garments that are forecasted for this consumer is really more about the color than it is about the garment style. And then costume drama. So I'm giving you a joyful, vibrant look with the color palette, and I'm also giving you a upbeat style. So even if you're not going to a party, you can dress like you're at a party, right? That could be your look for your whole entire life, wherever you go. And that's, again, just the idea of that. They call it joyfully camp story. Just the idea of that, dressing up for life every day, because life is a party, can put a smile on your face and put you in a positive place mentally. And pool party, same idea. You're just moving from a dry space to a wet space. And tropical rave, okay? So just giving you different party scenes, whatever your level of party is, whatever level of party is part of your life, you can pick whatever options, because they're giving you just party options, party themes to associate with the euphoric theme, that joyful expression theme. And it is happy. And it's emotional. It's all about that feeling, that mental space and place that you want to create that then can spill over into your real life. All right, so the next theme is resourceful. The resourceful theme is related to the consumer profile who is really still dealing with the effects of COVID because they may be a frontline worker. And that was the example that I used. Or whatever the reason, they are still confronted with it. Okay. And this person has to use what they have, make it work. That is resourceful, and keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And this consumer wanted or was seeking convenience in life. They don't need a lot of fluff. They don't need a lot of advertising and promotion. They just need what they need for that moment so that they can stay committed to the task at hand, to what they've committed to in their lives, to meet their personal needs and the needs of other people that may be depending on them. So again, emotional, I'm focused on what I have to do. I'm trying to stay strong, trying to meet my needs and assist others. I have to be resourceful. And WGSN connected this resourceful theme, beyond the consumer insight to then retailing, where we see that sustainability is still very present, very relevant, and something that will always be a trend. How can we minimize the negative impact as an industry, textiles and apparel, the negative impact of our industry on the earth, on the lives of individuals, human beings? Also is a common theme and thread that we'll constantly see as well. So that combined. All right. So it's all about, I don't want to call it like minimalism, but just what you need. Okay. So I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not adding a lot of details. No, not a lot of design details. So it speaks to minimalism, but from the perspective of utility. All right. I'm choosing a simple design because it will assist me in getting the task done that I need done, fulfilling my responsibilities, in my life, in the different roles that I play, in my home, in my work, in my community. That's really what it's about. And, I just think of like a G.I. Joe type of soldier image in my brain. Like, he has what he needs, the uniform that he wears, whatever attire that is, if it's not a uniform, whatever attire you wear, it equips you for what you need to get your job done. And that's what you kind of want to think about for this resourceful forecasting thing. With the thread of sustainability running through it. All right. So while I'm getting my job done, I'm going to try my best, to reuse, reduce, and recycle kind of idea. All right. So that's what all the things are related to, what I just explained. And I'm just going to show you a few of them. Home cycle. And I mean, again, all the trends are consistent with a very specific type of consumer group. So if you don't identify with a specific consumer group that is established, you may not identify with the trends that are forecasted. So you might find yourself, not liking a lot of what's trending because you probably don't fall into one of the categories. And it's like, that happens, right? Everything that is forecasted for a season is not a look that I like. So I just let that trend flow along and die off and see what comes up next. Because in, reviewing and preparing the lesson, I've seen things that I am very, very drawn to in regards to my personal style, and then things that I'm like, that's not for me. And that's what you will see because the looks are specific to and developed for a very specific type of consumer. And it's all driven by emotions, how we feel, where we are with where we physically are, wherever you exist in that place, and then mentally where you are in that physical place. And when you process it, it makes sense when you process it. And like I said, I'm repeating myself, but I really like how intentional WGSN was this season. They always establish themes, but this one clearly, for all the different themes that they established, was all about where people are in their emotional state. And it's very important to really assess that, because you can easily just, push it down, push it to the side, and just keep working, keep, doing what you've always done. Take some time to, write it down, journal it, talk about it, and assess where you are physically and mentally. It's good to do. It's a healthy thing to do. And I love the fact that it's here, in fashion and connected to what is trending for the season. So here we are, connected. Connected is the theme that's all about technology, us using technology to enhance our lives and to make it better, however we need to use it to make it better. So the resourceful consumer group can use technology to achieve the level of convenience that they're looking for, and the euphoric consumer group can use technology to get even more joy and bring more enjoyment into their lives and engage with whoever they want, in their lives to maintain that euphoric state and that party-like state. So technology really spans all the consumer groups. You utilize it to the level that it works for you. And connected is also a great thing because it speaks to the future of what's next. And lots of people love that. Everybody loves that. That's what fashion is all about, right? We're constantly changing and evolving and trying to predict what's next. And that's what connected speaks to. And all the garments are very futuristic. And when you see these pieces, in my mind, I didn't think like literal, like some of the looks are spacesuit like, but it's a continuum, right? So you can have some designers and designers and manufacturers that have created looks that are on the costumey, end of the spectrum. And then, closer to where we are now, just elements of futuristic. So just a design detail. So like the sleeve, or it could just be a pocket that's been placed on an angle, asymmetric, just to give the essence of something different, something fresh, something new. And that's what you'll see, just a wide range of different futuristic looks, experimenting with different textiles, different fabrics, different garment finishes and design details. And that's really what it was, just a wide range of things. So you might not necessarily see how you could, immediately adopt it into your style, but just know that the connected look is something that is evolving. That's evolving, where technology and fashion, and it's nothing new. We're constantly experimenting and combining the two, and we're continuing to grow and evolve on this path. And that's what the theme is all about. And again, how does it make you feel? Does it connect to you, with you on an emotional level where it enhances your life in a positive way? And if it does, then that's a great thing. And that's something that you can choose to continue to explore. And that is what it speaks to. It's really not about the garments, it's not about having a new jacket, having a cute party dress. It's about connecting what you wear to how you feel, and using fashion, using the two to get you to a place where you want to be in life. And I'm going to say a positive place. We all want to be in a positive space. And that's what all the seasons trends are about. All right, so when you select your spring summer 2022 looks, make sure it's something that puts a smile on your face. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to come back to check out more lessons on my channel. I will be back soon. Bye, everyone.